All right, guys, welcome back to this 20 threat MCP battle report. But before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like, subscribe, notification button. It really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also teamed up with the local game store, Recess Games. Click the link below. Go into their e-cart. Buy anything in the store. It does not have to be 40K related. And checkout, use the promo code MONSTER, all caps MONSTER. Get 10% off on your purchase. Does help me out a little bit, so if you guys don't have a local game store, you can use mine. A lot of new stuff's coming out for MCP. If you're a 40K player, a lot of stuff's coming out for that too. But we have more Spider stuff coming out. We have Spider Foes coming out. We have all kinds of Shang-Chi coming. We have Scarlet Spider. We also have your favorite Gwenom coming out. You have what's the girl's name?
Silver Sable.
Silver Sable. Thank you. Silver Sable coming out. But all that being said, if you don't have a local game store, please use mine. Let's get into the list. So we're bringing another new character. It's been a little bit, but I finally got him off the painting table. Guys, I have so much stuff I'm painting, so you got to bear with me. All right, so I am going to play Brotherhood. We're going to have Mystique be the leader. We're going to play the Shadow King. We have Sabretooth in the list. We also have Pyro in the list. And even though she's not part of the Brotherhood, we do have Cassandra Nova, who I think is pretty powerful. But we'll see how it goes. The cards I'm going to play are Astro Plane, comes with the Shadow King, Exceptional Healing, Pyrotechnics, the Book of Mutants. I'm sorry, the Book of Truth, and then Mental Domination. So that is going to be my 20-point threat. Now let's go take a look at the Convocation. All right, guys. Before we get into the list, my buddy Steve is here bringing his Convocation. All right, Steve, what'd you bring us today?
I brought a common list. We have the Ancient One, who will be my leader.
All right.
We have Dr. Voodoo and Dr. Strange in affiliation, also along with Blade and Moon Knight.
Awesome. First time I'm having Dr. Voodoo on the channel. How about your card, sir?
Of course, with Convocation, you have the Bar with No Doors. That is your leadership card. The Book of Cagliostro, Orb of Agamotto, Plane of Poldock, Ironbound Books of Shimogorath, and the Astral Ring.
The last time I played, man, I couldn't pronounce any of these stuff. So now you have the right pronunciation. Steve, you want to go over the leadership for Convocation, if you don't mind?
Sure. At the beginning of the game, you actually assign a leader of Convocation. It could be anybody from Wong to Doctor Strange. And this is the leadership that becomes active. It has two sides. The first side is we have the Moons of Mortapor. When an allied character makes a mystic attack against a character without an activated token, it may reroll one of its attack dice. And when an allied character without an activated token makes a defense roll, it may reroll one of its defense dice. On the other side, we have Circle of the Cosmos. When an allied character suffers damage from an enemy effect, after the effect is resolved, you may place it within one of its current position. A character may be placed by this leadership only once per turn. And the way the leadership works, the character that played this card has the leadership ability showing in the face-up side. This character may spend one power during the power phase to flip this card to the other side.
Gotcha. So where are you going to start it on?
I think I'm going to start it on the Moons of Mortapor.
Okay, who's your leader?
Ancient One.
All right, we'll be back with the deployment and the setup. All right, guys, we're back after the deployment and the setup. So here's what we got. We are playing 20 threats. We're going to play Superpower Scoundrels, which you guys see on the channel a lot. I understand it. A lot of us like playing 20 because it shows off more characters and makes for the game to be a little bit more entertaining. So while we're by a blue token, we are going to get cover. Basically, it's the ambush token. Second card we're going to play is going to be Montesi Formula, which is kind of funny that we're playing the Convocation, and this is the one that came up. So that's going to be represented by the red tokens. Basically, you pick these up, you get a point, and then you can use this beam attack when instead of your regular attacks. So that's what that is. I am going to be the blue player. Steve is going to be the red player. Did I miss something on there?
Oh, you can only use this attack once per turn.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did not say that. You're right. I'm going to be the blue player and the red player. And I'm glad that you said that because people are going to think that as well. All right, so here's what we got. We got this as a 4. we got the three bodegas and the two bodegas in the comic book shops are going to be 3s. The cars and the dumpsters are going to be 2s. The dump truck is going to be a 4, or the garbage truck, I should say. The sign is interreactable, whatever, if that's even a word. But basically, I wanted to just point these out. These signs are for members. Once a month, I'll pull out of my member pool, and then I will feature them on the channel with the customized billboard, and then I will actually send this to them. However, in this particular month, I did not pull one. What I'm going to do is actually for subscribers. I just want to give back to the subscribers a little bit. So if you're a subscriber, go in the comments below. Let me know you subscribe. Comment on the game positively. Don't comment on negatively. Positively, and I will pull out of my subscribers, and then I will feature you on my bat reps for next month, both 40K and MCP. Of course, being MCP is Nelson and Murdoch, obviously the Daredevil reference. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. And these are new characters that I'm playing. Steve is a veteran, but I'm playing these new characters. You guys know how I feel about it. We do this for fun. This isn't a tournament. So if we do make a mistake, I ask you just correct me very nicely and politely in the comments below. I'm very open to it. It helps me learn the game better, and it does remind me of stuff when it's going on. And you guys have been great about it, and I really do appreciate the positive feedback that I've been getting. So with all that being said, we'll get into the game which you all came for. So I did get priority. I'm going to start with Pyro. I'm going to move him as short. I'm going to move him as medium, which we see right there. I'm going to spend 1 to pick this up. And then his second activation, we're just going to move him onto this point here. And then I am done. And I know Mystique gives Mystique's leadership is when you interact with the extraction, you pay for it, and then you get reimbursed after everything is over. So I will get my power back for Mystique's leadership. And Steve, you're up, sir.
All right. I think, first of all, I'm going to go with Moon Knight here.
All right.
So first thing I have to do is roll for his multiple personality. I have a hit, so this will be 2 dice to his next attack.
Nice, nice.
All right. For his activation, I'm going to first move him to this spot right here. And then I'm going to see if Mr. Pyro is within range, which he is not. So with that, I'm just going to adjust him a little bit, like so, for his second activation, and he will be done.
All right. The question is, do I want to be super aggressive? I mean, it is Sabretooth, right?
It is.
So let's do this. He is a long mover. I'll run up here. I'll come within one of this tokens.
Correct.
Pick this up. Stay within that 1. I know I bumped it a little bit.
That's fine.
Stay within that 1. And pay my power. I'll get it back. And then I think what we're going to do is just I think we'll stay there and we'll be done.
I think this is where Doctor Strange comes in.
I'm used to doing these big bases, man.
Yeah.
Or Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange is going to be coming along. He's going to move medium. He's going to come. He is a flyer, so this building poses no problem for him. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come up here because we're still within 1 of here.
Gets a little bit of cover.
Correct. Now what I'm going to do is, I think I should be in range. Yes, very much so.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to do a 5 dice attack into Mr. Sabretooth.
All right. What is it?
It is an energy attack.
Energy. All right. So 3.
I have 2 successes so far.
Saving twice, and then this will, because of the Ambush token. I know I'm modifying out of order. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to share this with you. And Steve's a very technically correct player. So this fast dice that we're going to play is gonna kill him this whole game.
I have Agamotto.
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a Steve.
Okay, so I did not get anything. That's fine. All right. Dr. Strange will use his 1 power then to pick up this item.
All right.
And he will be done.
Alrighty. So I think what we're just going to do is take Mystique. And I'm just going to move her once here. And I don't think she has a range 4 attack. So I'm just going to keep her there and be done with her there. Don't want to take my leader off the board yet.
Okay. I think we're going to come up with Dr. Voodoo. We're going to come here. And now we are going to do a 5-dice Mystic attack into Mr. Sabretooth.
All right.
I have the throw trigger, but you're size 3, so it doesn't count. And I also have a wild sap.
Okay. Saving 2 so far. That was a crit. So there was 2 on there. Save 2 of them.
Save 2?
All right. Yeah, plus the cover, so 3.
Okay. So, but I do have wild sap, so that will take 1 power off.
All right. So he's power.
And Dr. Voodoo is done.
All right.
Not very exciting.
Not very exciting. All right, guys. Actually, did this off camera. I actually moved Cassandra Nova up. She's still within range at this point. I am within 4 of Dr. Voodoo. I'm gonna do a Psychic Bolts, which is going to be 5 dice 5 dice Mystic. I did get the sap off.
I have 2.
Explode my crit. All right, so I got 4 of them.
Explode my crit. I only have 2.
All right, so sap 1 power and take 2.
Okay. 1 power comes off. 2 power goes back with 2 damage.
And Cassandra Nova, I believe, is going to be done.
Okay. Not leaving me with much choices here. Oh,
no,
well.
I'm not.
It's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Blade.
All right.
He's going to come up. All right. And then I am going to do my glaive attack. This is a 4 dice physical.
Okay. Into
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
So far, so good. And
okay.
This will change into a shield.
But I did get the pursuit trigger, which is what I was going for.
Yep.
So I can come up this way. I'll be right there. And Blade will be done.
Alrighty. And, he's got a small move, which is not going to get me up there.
Yep. Short and stubby legs.
Exactly. We'll put him over here. And then I'm just going to drop him on this side of Mystique.
Sure.
Staying within that one.
Correct.
And then Shadow King is done.
All right. My last activation is with the Ancient One. She will move to here. Are you within range 3?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, guys, real quick, I just want to talk about a Shadow King ability. So, I don't have the power to do it, but with Nightmare Visions, if you come within 3 of the Shadow King range 3 on an advance there, he can roll 3 dice. I spend 4 power, roll 3 dice, and there is if I get a hit or a crit, then or wild and a crit, the character takes damage. I don't have enough to do it. I just wanted to, because it's a new character, I just wanted to let everybody know about that. Good.
Okay, 5 dice. This has
Mystic.
a wild pierce. Yes, it's Mystic. Which is not great into Shadow King.
No, but that was a pretty good roll. More than 50%. That's a pretty good roll right there.
Your defense is very uncanny right now.
Yeah, this was a miss. That was a hit.
Yeah, but you're going to get 4 blocks.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get another. Exactly. So then I'll change that because of cover. Did I get a sap, though? Did you get a wild?
I did not get my pierce. No, I did not. However, that attack just gives me 1 power regardless.
Gotcha. All right. So that was in?
Yes.
All right, so after 1, I had priority, so I'm holding 2 of the Montesi books. I'm holding 3, so it's going to be 5. So we'll go up to 5, and you have what, sir?
I have 1 Montesi book. Oh, we're contesting this.
Oh, I'm going to get 4. I'm sorry.
Correct.
You are contesting this.
Yes, so I'm going to be at 3.
All righty, and we'll be back after the power-up phase. All right, guys, we are back after the power-up phase. So a couple things happened in the power-up phase. So because I had priority, I played a new card from the Shadow King called Astral Plane. Basically, I put this token. I spend 1. I put on a secure token. On a secure objective, I put a token. Anybody that ends their activation, any enemy character that ends their activation by that token, will receive 1 damage. So and it only lasts for this 1 turn. So I wanted to get that one out of the way first. So I'm going to put it right there, and yeah, so that would be it for that. And then, Steve, what did you play in the?
Well, with my leader, Ancient One, I flipped the bar with no doors for 1 power. Okay. So now that if I am damaged by an enemy effect, I get to place within 1 after that effect is resolved.
Okay.
And then I also, from Dr. Voodoo, played Ironbound Books of Shumagoroth. So any physical attack that comes into a character, I may make into a mystic attack, and then defend against it. Now, this card will come back if a character is dazed or KO'd.
Okay.
So it will come back into
your hand?
Into my 5, yeah.
Okay, and then and that counts with every character, just so everybody knows, right? It's correct. Every character. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to start with Sabretooth, and we're going to just go with the Claw Slash, and we're going to go into Blade, because I got to be within 2. And yeah, so it'll be 5 dice physical.
Okay. And I have 4 dice.
Because of the card, you're rolling extra dice, right? Or you're rolling on your Mystic.
Blade normally has a 4 physical defense anyway.
I got you.
So.
All right, so we got only 2, but I did get the bleed off.
Pierce, yeah. So I only have 1. Exploding my crit.
Yeah, it's still 1.
All right.
We don't count when they get hit. We don't count them. But you are well, I'm contesting that. So.
Okay. Well, I am
yes,
too.
So that doesn't go.
So I only have 2 results. Is that correct? Yes.
No, it was only 1 result.
1 result. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 power off of Blade.
Yep.
And he is going to re-roll all these dice, including skulls.
That was good. Saved them all. But I do have a pierce, right?
You do have a pierce.
All right.
So I take 1 damage.
No, you saved them. You have 3. I only hit twice.
Oh, you hit twice? Okay.
Yeah, I only hit twice.
But I am bleeding.
But you are bleeding. Yeah. And then we're gonna do that again.
Okay.
All right, so 5 dice. 5 dice.
Physical.
All right, so we got the pierce off again, and I only got 2.
Okay, so I have 2 results.
You're saving them, and I'm sorry, you got to roll 1 more because I got a pierce. You got a.
Right, you're going to do 1 damage.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
And you're still bleeding, so.
Yeah.
All right, that was the end of that. And Sabretooth is done.
I'm going to activate with Blade for the retaliation, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Going to go in Sabretooth. This is 5 dice mystic attack.
All right.
Has an automatic bleed and a wild pierce.
All right. Got the pierce off. Pretty good.
And resolving my crit. 2.
Saved all 3 of them so far.
You're bleeding.
Sabertooth's immune to bleed. No, I know he's not. He does have aggressive, so I'm going to get him a little closer.
Okay. And now we'll do the same attack again.
All right. That was a good roll.
So I have 3 successes so far. Exploding crit. 4.
Takes them all.
Okay. That was pretty stellar. And with 1 power.
Before we do that, let me think. I might actually exceptional heal on that. I can spend. Oh, I have to spend 3, so I don't have enough to do it. Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's got 2 to drop.
So Blade spends 1 power to shake his bleed.
All right.
And then that's the end of his activation. At the end of his activation, he will heal 1 because you are bleeding within 2. And then I'll take 1, correct?
Yep, because of the card. All right, guys, we're going to activate Pyro. I'm just going to move him up just a little bit so I get within 3 of Blade. Or, I'm sorry, within range. I'm actually going to try to get him within 3 of Blade, actually. Let me do this real quick. Oh man, destroying things. So staying within 1. Can I get him within 3 of Blade? Yeah. Okay, now these are within 3 of Blade. I'm going to do... first, I'm going to do the Fire Blast, just to see if I can get Incineration on them. Yeah, so that's going to be 5 dice. I need the wild. Got 2 crits.
I have 1 wild.
And I did get the wild off. You are contesting, so you're going to get cover on one of those.
Correct.
So I'm going to only do 1 damage, but you're going to get incinerated.
Okay. Excellent.
And then what we'll do is I'll spend 3, and I will do the I'll do Firewall. Choose enemy character. He'll gain the root and slow condition, and I can use that power 1 turn. But that's actually only 2 damage or 2 power. So now he is done. And I know, guys, he does have the ability on Fire Manipulation to give someone within 2 of Blade Incinerate as well, but he's immune, so doesn't have to be. I can't put it on Dr. Voodoo. And Pyro's done.
I'm going to activate Doctor Strange. I'm going to move him, and I'm going to stay. Well, he doesn't have that power yet, does he? No, he needs 4.
I need 1 more. Yeah.
Okay, so I can just come right next to Ancient One here. And then I'm going to do a 5 dice energy attack against the Shadow
King. All right, it's 4 dice for me.
So I have 1 crit, 2 wilds.
Saving 1 so far.
I have
4?
Yep.
All right, and I'll just be able to turn 1 into, because I'm on that point, so I'm taking 2.
Correct. And Doctor Strange now gets to omnidirectional push you. Which, that point's right underneath him.
Yeah, right underneath Mystique.
All right. I think we'll take you and put you out this way.
All right.
And Doctor Strange will be done.
All right. Well, since you're going after the Shadow.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to go with the Shadow King. I'm going to do Mental Shackle, and it's going to be 6 dice Mystic, which is actually her strong suit. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to Well, I hope she just does a lot. He does a lot of damage, but a wild will give her the root condition. All right, so far, these miss. Pretty good, saving them all so far.
Right.
And got one more.
Okay.
And you got it because you're on cover.
Oh yeah, that's correct.
All right, so that's that. I think what we're gonna do is do that attack again. Because yeah, we'll just do it again. Or I think I just move him back. Get a little cheeky with him, and just move him. Well, he's got a small.
Yeah.
Yeah, move him back here.
Yeah, I was trying to make you use your action economy.
Yeah, and you did. That was a good. He can probably take a lot of beating because he does have 6, but I don't want to have to take the beating. So he's done. All right.
All right. I'm going to activate Dr. Voodoo. See if he can do anything against Sabretooth.
I mean, he did take a beating, man. He's only got.
Yeah, but that covers something.
Yeah. What is? It doesn't matter. It's 3 each.
So I have
pretty good 3. So far. So I'm saving. He's not. Is he in range? It's going to make a difference.
Nope. Nothing goes through, but I still have a power.
All right. Is he in range or on it or no?
No, he is not. He
okay.
is not.
Oh yeah, because I'm standing on top of it.
Correct. So we'll do it again.
All right. Sabretooth right now is just healing everything.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have to roll it. Unless you have a way to re-roll those.
No, but I get a power for the skull.
All right.
And now what I'm going to do is I am going to do my possession.
All right.
And so Sabretooth is going to drop his objective.
Do you take it? Right. I didn't know if you placed it or I placed it.
No, I placed it within 2.
All right. Can Voodoo pick that up?
He does not have enough power.
Mm-hmm.
So I am kind of putting it in a danger area.
Gotcha.
And Voodoo is done.
Alrighty. I think then what we do is go after Moon Knight.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go with Cassandra Nova, and I'm going to move her up here. I'm going to get within 2 of Moon Knight, and then I'm going to spend 4 for. I'm going to spend 4 for flesh manipulation, which is going to be 8 dice.
Ooh.
Physical.
Ouch. Moon Knight.
All kinds of things happen if things go wrong.
Poor little guy.
All right, so 8 dice. See if we can do something.
Oh my
you save it all. Don't even have to roll it.
Wow. Oh no.
8 dice. Cassandra whiffs big time. That's why Charles is better. So she's done.
I'm going with
Ancient One.
Ancient One.
All right.
And she is going to do the Mist of Hogoth, which is a 2 power. Lets her place within 2.
All right.
So we're going to be right about here. She's going to spend another power.
All right.
To pick up the book. Because reading is fun.
Mm-hmm. Especially mystic books.
And then I guess I'm going to do an attack into Sabretooth, which is probably not going to do a whole lot.
I don't know, man.
But
eventually Sabretooth's luck has got to run out, right?
Thanks for all its range, because I can't do my range 2 attack. It's a range 3 attack. So we have 4 dice mystic. Oh my goodness.
Explodes it. Only saving 2 because she's not in
4.
4. So he'll take 2 on that. I think I'm going to have to spend it even though I don't want to. for exceptional healing. That's so lame. But I need Sabretooth to hold that point. Or should I just let him fall? Yeah, we'll just let him die. Or he'll get dazed.
Okay.
And I do take 2 damage. That is enough to daze him.
All right. Unfortunately, Ancient One only gains 1 power off this attack. You would have had the poison condition had you done the exceptional healing.
Right.
Just let you know. And I'm actually going to move her back because I did a superpower place. And I'm going to move her so I'm not triggering Shadow King's little portal thing.
Yeah. All right.
So Ancient One is finished with her activation.
That leaves me Mystique. And I think what we do is... all right, so we're going to go with Mystique. And Mystique is going to just sit there and bark orders and do nothing.
All right.
She's not going to move.
So last but not least, I have Crazy.
You have Moon Knight.
Yes.
Right now, he's either going to be Mark, Jake, or Steven at the moment.
Yeah. Well, let's roll to see how crazy he is. He gets an extra power.
All right.
All right. I'm going to do my 4 dice bow staff attack.
Okay. Into Cassandra?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's right there.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a 4 dice physical attack. I can re-roll any number of the attack dice on this.
Okay.
And on a hit crit wild, I will trigger a stagger.
All right.
So 4 dice.
This was a physical attack?
Yeah. Yeah, it's physical attack. There's 3 crits again.
All right, let me... 2 dice, okay. So let me just explode that crit. So just 1.
My 3 crits. So I have
4. So
well, wait. I get my reroll.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yep. All right, so they're taking 4 of them.
Yep.
I saved 1. All right, so she's gonna take 4.
That was a pretty big.
Yeah, nice attack from. Nice attack from
Moon Knight has never done this well.
All right.
I think I just do the same attack into her again.
All right.
Because her mystic defense is pretty good. So
yeah, her physical attack is not good.
So I got 3.
Just saving 1.
And my reroll
yep.
for my bow staff. 3.
So it takes 2.
2.
That's gonna put her at 6. Yeah, I think we let that happen as well. All right.
I guess Moon Knight's done.
That's a pretty productive turn for you.
Yeah.
All right, so I had priority. I only have 1 of the books, and I'm holding just 2, so it's going to be 3 for me. I'm going to go up to 7. You're holding
2 books and 2 points. So
you're going to go up to 4, so it's going to be a tie at 7-7.
Correct.
And we're going to go to turn 3, and we'll be back after the power-up phase. All right, guys, we are back after the power-up phase. So real quick, we had a quick score correction. Sabretooth was dazed on that, so he actually gets 5 points instead of 4 points. That puts him up to, you guys saw it in the score already, but it puts it up to 8-7. I am going to activate Sabretooth, and I'm going to go into Blade. I'm going to spend 3 for No Mercy, which is going to, during this character's activation, add 1 dice to the attack for each damage that is done to the target character. So he has 2 damage, so I'm going to add 2 dice. And we're going to go with, let's go with, who do we spend? The 4 power and do Savage Predator. Let's do it. Savage Predator, which is going to be 9 dice. Now it's 7 dice plus the 2 for the damage. And there's some conditions and stuff on this, like trigger I can do an additional claw slash. And I can reroll any number of these attack dice, which is actually pretty good.
I'm going to add 2 dice from Doctor Strange to make my defense a 5.
Right. All right. So he normally has, because he is incinerated, he normally has what?
Well, he normally has 4. Yep. Incinerated, he has 3.
Added 2 more?
Add 2 more. I'm up to 5.
All right, here we go.
I might have a chance.
Oh, yeah, you will. But I do get to reroll these dice. Not these skulls, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Wait, do you reroll the...
It just says reroll any number of dice. Oh, it's on the claw slash. Not on this. Correction, not on the... It's only on the claw slash. So 2.
I've got 2.
All right, so save them. Now we will do... just go with claw slash right into him. Which is going to be 5 dice. Blade's holding his own against Sabretooth.
Ooh.
That was pretty good. So
strange,
far.
Strange. Well, I should have added 2 before you rolled the dice. It was pretty quick, though.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. And then 2 explosions. So it's going to take 4.
Well, Blade's going to spend 2 in reaction to reroll all these dice, including the skull.
Okay. Is that for physical or mystic?
Physical and mystic.
Alrighty.
I got 2, but you pierce 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to take 1. You're going to take 3?
3. Yep.
Alrighty. Is that enough?
Nope.
Nope. 1 more?
Yep.
And he does have the bleed condition.
Okay. So I am bleeding.
And Sabretooth is done.
Blade and Sabretooth are
just sitting there going back and forth. You took 3 on that one?
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
All right. I guess I got to go with Blade. Let me put the bleed out here first.
Yep.
Okay. So I have the root condition. So spending 2 power, I'm going to remove that.
All right. That was from, what was the name of the immortal? Vampire.
Half-Blood Physiology.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm spending another 1 to remove with slow, another 1 to remove the bleed, another 1 to remove the incinerate.
All right.
So that cost me a total of 3 power.
Okay.
And blades.
And that you can do, and this everybody knows, you can do that as much as you want.
Correct. Yep.
It's not limited to once per turn.
Blade's going to do his 5 dice mystic attack into Mr. Sabretooth.
All right.
I've got the pierce and 2 successes.
Yep. So he'll take all 3.
So 3 power.
And I'm going to actually just leave 2 of those power in there and do Untamed Foe because you are within 2 of me.
Doing the slashback, yep.
So we'll do the claw attack, which is going to be 5 dice.
Okay, Strange will add 2.
I'll try to be slower on that. Steve.
Ooh.
All right, so far so good.
Ooh.
But counted it, which is nice. There's my 1. So I'm only doing 4, and I think you counted it. So you saved it.
Yeah. Okay. And then Blade's going to do his...
Wait, how much damage did I take on that 3, right?
Yeah, 3. Yeah. And Blade's going to do his Knight of the Zamfir.
All right.
So this cost me 4 power.
All ready?
7 dice mystic.
All right. 3 dice for Sabretooth.
And I get to reroll any of these dice except for the skulls. Because you are bleeding.
Yep. And I'll put that trigger on there.
So I've got 4 successes so far.
Pretty good. Let's see if you even need to roll. You don't even have to roll it. Because you're saving...
You do have exceptional healing.
Well, that's true. Go ahead and roll them. I forgot about exceptional healing.
So I got 2 crits. And then my rolls here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It was a good roll. Then I'm going to wipe off the board with exceptional healing.
That's all right.
And take 1 damage. But it's off the board now, so.
Yeah. And that was Blade's function. So you are bleeding.
Yep.
So I heal 1, gain 1 power. And this is Blade done. Ooh, this is a fight.
It is a fight. I'm just gonna continue the pattern I've been doing. And I'm gonna go Pyro into Blade as well.
Okay.
Just because should just try to do something fun, right?
Well, yeah, I mean,
during the next attack, and I'm gonna power for it, so we'll just do a Fire Blast into him.
Okay.
Which is going to be 5 dice.
Against my 3.
Got your 3. All right, so that wasn't bad.
Just 1.
So we'll add. So we got 4 so far.
Okay, and I add a shield.
And I got the Incinerate off, so.
But I think Blade is down.
All right. And then Pyro will do, how much, what do you do on that?
2.
2. All right, so we got 2 power. And am I? Yeah, good. On my next attack, I'll go into, oh, I got to be within 3. Can't do that. But we'll go into Doctor Strange.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dr. Voodoo.
Is this attack a gainer, or do you gain for powered health?
This is just a Fire Blast. So I only get 1 power on that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're going into
I'm going to go into Voodoo. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's immune to
Incinerate.
He's immune to Incinerate. So 5 dice
and
into.
Yeah, this 4 dice.
So far, only 2.
So far, 0.
All right. It takes 2, and he would get incinerated, but he's not. He's immune to it.
Okay, so I take 2, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
And I do get 1 power.
All right. Now, with my bar with no doors,
yep,
I am going to bump 1.
All right. Let's see if does that trigger Cassandra. Since you did move within 3 of Cassandra Nova, I'm going to spend her 3 power to do, actually it's 2 power, to do Psychic Destination, I think it's called. That is,
Psychic Domination.
Is that what it's called?
Yep. Psychic Domination.
I can't read it from there, but Psychic Domination. So it's going to be 4 dice. Looking for crits and wilds will do a damage. And just 1.
1. But.
All right, guys. So I did get the advance off. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to move him a short. And I'm going to bring him this way. You mind if I grab?
Oh, that's fine. That's
fine. Good, you can do it.
I can get him.
And then kind of keep him off that point there. I don't want him to.
Oh.
I don't want him to get cover.
Well, come on. I was moving him, so
I know.
I had to take advantage of it.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 again. I guess you could keep doing this. It doesn't say once per turn, so I'm going to do it again. 4 dice, looking for the crit and wild. Got it on.
Wild. You dazed him.
No, I dazed him. That was super good. So Cassandra Nova. Okay, I take everything back. You might be as good as Xavier.
Put the dazed stuff right there.
All right. And he is dazed, so I don't get to move you again. So, because it's not before damage, it just says after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're good.
All right. Retaliation with Moon Knight.
All right. You're going to go right into Midnight, all right?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Cassandra Nova has how much?
She only needs 1. Yeah, she only needs 1 to daze.
So,
and she's
and Moon Knight's on so much power, it's not even funny. So let's see what Crazy does. Crazy gets an extra power, which he can't because I'm at 10.
Alrighty.
We will do Avatar of Khonshu.
Nice, I like it.
This is a 4 power attack. It is Mystic. I know she's good against it, but before damage is dealt, I can push you away short from this character, and then after it, I get placed within 1, so it gives me some movement.
Gotcha. All right. 4 dice. I got 4 dice defensively.
So 7. Here we go. I've got 3 with crit.
So far. Saving 2 with the crit.
I have 4.
Saving 2. So you with Dazer.
Okay. Well, before damage is dealt,
Okay.
I do get to push you.
Alrighty.
Short. May I?
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to
I varnish everything, so.
lift her up like this. And then I place within 1. So I'm going to place her right here.
Okay, I like it.
And then I am going to do my See, throwing crescents, I get a chance to do it twice to Pyro.
Yeah.
But then my bow staff is pretty good. So
yeah, bow staff's been doing well.
Let's go bow staff.
Okay, and the Pyro.
Yep.
And
physical.
Physical. I don't have any kind of triggers that allows me to target this character. So when this character is targeted, let me pause this for a minute. All right, so it's physical. So I got 3.
I get rerolls on these, so I got 2.
It's pretty good so far. Saving 3.
3. Nope, no hit crit well, so no stagger. So, all right, bow staff failed me, so I guess I'm going to go with the throwing blades next time.
All right, so I guess what we're going to do is go. Let me pause it. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to go. We're going to go to silent. We're going to go to Shadow King. So I'm going to spend. I spent 3 power for what's called Astro Fiend. Yeah, Astro Fiend. I couldn't read it. Not my glasses on. And what it does is allow me to place this projection within 3, range 3. This now counts as basically the Shadow King being there. Then I'm going to go into. I'm going to spend 4 for the Astral. What did I say?
Astral Disintegration.
Astral Disintegration. Thank you. It's going to be 5 dice plus the 4 for Ancient One as well. That's going to be 9 dice. That only maxes out with it maxes out to 5 on that attack. So, all right, and there's no builders or anything. Or there's no nothing exciting. Just gives me dice. Yep, missed that one. All right, so that's not good. So just 3.
Lucky.
And Ancient One says, "Get out of here."
Oh my goodness!
And that is done. So far, my spenders have not done much, and I'm done there in a minute.
Okay, so Ancient One's going to pay 2, and she's going to do her little place. So because Shadow King doesn't have any more power,
right? And guys, real quick, while Steve's doing that, when you put this down, it can be attacked by enemy mystic attacks. They can measure to the Shadow King, or they can measure to that token. And then it goes away if the Shadow King takes damage.
Now I'm going to play the Astral Ring. And what this does is kind of does what the Shadow King token does. I put a projection out within 3. So, and it's actually contesting this point, believe it or not. Because Ancient One does not count anymore. So we're going to put it right here.
Okay.
Right next to the point so I can score it. Or potentially contest it.
Yeah.
And now these are going to be 5 dice Mystic attacks into Mystique.
Into Mystique, huh?
Yep.
All right, so this is going to be 3.
Wild Pierce.
Ooh. So does that count as her being there?
No, she's not there. It's just the token.
Okay. That was a miss. So just 2.
I have 4, but I had a pierce.
Okay, so take in 3.
3, yeah. We'll do it again.
Alrighty.
Got a Pierce.
Actually, I'm going to take 2 on that because well, she counts as contesting, so never mind. Just 1.
3.
All right.
1 with Pierce. So
she will daze.
Okay. I believe that is Ancient One.
And then she took basically 5 power on that, so 2 more. All right, so that stops Mystique. I think I'm done.
Yeah, I have Strange left.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right, and 5 dice energy attack into Shadow King.
All right. That's going to be 4 defense.
2.
And saving 2. She's saving 3 because I'm contesting.
I have Agamotto.
All right. I got 3.
I have 4.
All right, so taking 1.
Okay.
This goes away.
No, it's an energy attack.
Oh, that wasn't Mystic?
Yeah,
okay.
It wasn't Mystic. Yeah, just an energy attack. So I get to move you short, which is what I was looking for, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep you within 4. So I got 1 power off of that. And now I'm going to do the same attack again.
All right. Energy?
Energy, yep. I have 2.
Saving 2.
I have Agamotto. Such a good build.
It is a good con. Ooh, good. Takes 3 more. And let's see, is that enough to get him? That's 6 out of days. Silent. The Shadow King.
Oh, geez. I wanted to move him more than daze him. But okay, Strange, you're being a baller right now. That would complete my turn.
All right. So I had priority again. I'm only holding 0. No, I'm holding 1. I got a book plus the middle, which is going to give me 2. I'm going to go up to 9. And what do you have, sir?
Well, we're contesting this point.
Right.
So 1, 2.
Yep. And then 2 books.
3, 4.
All right. So it's going to give you 12.
Correct.
And I'm going to go up to, we're going to go to round 4. All right. And we'll be back after the power up phase. All right, guys. Here's what we got. So I'm going to start with Cassandra Nova. You did. Excuse me.
I did.
You did something in the power up.
Yeah, Ironbound Books.
All right, which is again turning everything into Mystic.
Turning physical attacks into Mystic attacks.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 3 power from Cassandra Nova, and I'm going to play Mental Domination, and I'm going to move Blade to here.
Okay. And get him by his cape.
Yep. So now he's within 2 of Cassandra. Within 2 of Moon Knight. Then, because Moon Knight has 3 defense dice, or no, it's Blade's defense dice.
Correct.
So I'm going to spend 2 for the attack on here, and then 4 for his physical defense dice. I'm going to roll 6 dice.
Okay. Moon Knight's
from here into Moon Knight.
Now, since I'm turning this into a Mystic attack, Moon Knight's power chosen of Khonshu, I can add 2 dice to my defense pool against Mystic attacks.
All right, so here we go. And this does not count as an action. So we're only going to hit 3 so far.
And I am going to block 2 plus. I am at the...
well, before you do that, because I can re-roll dice, your dice.
Correct.
So do I want to re-roll them? You only missed 2. You're going to block 3. Yeah, let's re-roll them.
Darn you.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's still blocking 2. Still blocking 3 of them.
Yep.
Because of the cover. I'm not contesting that. All right. So that was it, and that was not good.
It did not pan out.
Did not pan out. So now we're gonna do Psychic Bolts into Moon Knight.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 again to up it.
All right.
To 5 defense dice for him.
Yeah, before you do that, let's do Blade.
Okay.
Let's do Blade. I know he can reroll, but
yeah,
I'm gonna do Blade because we're gonna sap some power from Blade.
Okay. Ooh, got 2.
All right.
Got 0.
And then that was my crit.
Okay.
So it's just 3 so far.
So before I take 2 power off.
Yep.
And now I'm going to spend 2 power to do rerolls on this. So I block 2.
Save 2. Takes 1.
Takes 1.
And so we got the power off. Now what we're going to do is I just needed to get the 1 power. So I'm going to spend 4 for flesh manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do 8 dice into Blade again. And if I get a wild, Moon Knight will suffer some
casualties.
Explosions.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to take this out. And I'm just going to explode all 3 crits here.
Ooh.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So we did get the explosion off with the wild.
Okay.
Let's get all these out of the way. Alrighty.
Ooh.
It was a pretty good attack by Cassandra.
So I have a crit.
Yep.
I explode the crit. And spend my 2 power. Reroll.
Hey, keep him alive. Right now, I think he's...
Nope, he's not.
All right. So we did get the wild off. So we did get the explosion. So characters within range 2 will take damage.
Okay. All right, Blade's off the table.
And then suffer 1 damage, and then we'll push him... push this character... pushed away. Okay, I had to figure... I didn't see what it was. So he would come back here.
Well, a push is actually the movement tool, Dave.
All right, there we go.
There we go. What? You want to push him?
Yeah, we're going to get him off the point. And Cassandra Nova is done.
Gosh.
That was actually pretty decent.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah, the missing of all the mental domination, but made up with the flesh manipulation.
Yes. No.
All right, good.
I am going to activate Moon Knight.
Alrighty.
And we gotta see how crazy he is.
All right, see.
Extra dice.
Extra dice. So he becomes Jake.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Extra power, Steven. Extra move. Maybe extra move, Steven.
All right. So I'm spending 4 power for Avatar Khonshu. It's normally a 7 dice mystic attack, but now it's a 9 dice mystic attack.
All right, this is going to who?
Pyro.
Pyro? Okay. Oh, pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty good. Let me just see if it's even going to matter. Might. That was actually a pretty good roll.
We both.
That was a spike and a half. So I'm going to actually save 5 because I'm on the point. So you got to explode your crits.
How do you save 5? You can't change any of those to... Yeah, but you don't add a dice. You just...
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah. I'm only saving 4.
1, 2,
yeah,
3,
I can't.
4, 5,
what do you mean, man?
7.
I just can't add the shield in there?
Well, I have 3 crits.
All right, so let's see what we got. You might actually get it anyway. What do you got? So that is so I'm saving 4. So it's taking. It's down to 1.
Okay. So I push you, and I'm actually going to push you into Cassandra Nova, so you don't go anywhere.
All right.
And I place within 1, so I come back here.
All right.
And now I am going to do my my throwing glaives. So throwing glaive.
Second activation.
Correct. Yes.
Physical.
2.
It takes 1. So he'll daze.
Okay.
This pops up.
I'll get 1 power. And Moon Knight's gonna then spend that power to pick up the book.
Alrighty.
Moon Knight, doing Moon Knight things.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. Alrighty. Right. So what I think I'm going to do, pause this for a second.
Ghost Rider.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to start with the Shadow King. I'm going to move him up here for my first activation. Then I'm going to spend 4 for Astral Disintegration. And I'm going to go into the Ancient One because she's holding. And Doctor Strange can add 2 dice Mystic, right?
Correct.
So that's going to be 6 dice. And she can add 2. That's going to be 7 dice. So yeah, we'll go into Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And then, so he had 5 power at the time of targeting. So it's going to be 10 attacks. So with this, I add dice to the amount of power that he had. It's a 5 dice normal. And it's a max of 5. And since he had 5 power, I'm going to have 10 dice. And we're going to go, or she, I should say. She has 5 power. I'm going to go into... no, Doctor Strange. That's Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Ready? Mm-hmm. So, pretty good. So we'll take these out. So put these up here.
3 crits. Wow. 2 crits.
And then we're going to explode my crits for 1 more hit.
And my crits. 4.
So take 1 or I have Agamotto.
I cannot. I have Agamotto.
Oh, you can't because we can't modify dice.
Correct. So I'll take 1. And then I will actually gain another power because Shield of the Seraphim. Doctor Strange gains power when he rolls shields.
All right, and that would be it for my turn. Because I can't do anything that's going to change the way you just rolled those dice. Yep, can't do anything to stop that, so he is done.
All right, activating Dr. Voodoo. I'm going to actually play Orb of Agamotto. Any number of Convocation characters not holding an objective token may spend 3 power to play this card. Characters that spent power are placed within 3 of their current location.
Okay.
So that card is gone. So within 3, I see a very not healthy Sabretooth.
Nope, he is not healthy.
Okay. So I eliminate, by coming within 3, I eliminate his cover bonus.
Right, and I don't have any power from Doctor Strange or from
Cassandra Nova. Yeah, so made pretty safe.
Yeah, exactly. This is physical?
Mystic.
Yeah, 3s across the board, so we're good.
I've got 2 criticals.
You get them.
Okay. So...
yeah, that's 4, that's 6, he's dead.
Okay. So that's 2 power plus another power because I rolled a skull. And then, for purposes, I'm just going to come back here.
Jump back up there.
Yep.
All right. I think that actually will be the game, right? So we have 1, 2 here because I have everybody dazed. You have 3 on this point.
Correct.
So that's going to be 5 plus 6, right? So that would put you at, let's see, 12. That'll put you at 18.
18. Yeah.
And then I'm only holding 0. I'm holding 1 because of Mystique, which would put me at 10. Yeah, and that would be the game. That was actually pretty good game. So as always, some of this stuff with all the mental stuff, there's a lot of things that can be done, a lot of shenanigans in the game inside the game. It was actually pretty fun game. Steve, what do you think, man? I was
scared of I was scared of Shadow King and Cassandra Nova because they have higher Mystic defenses, obviously.
Right.
So, but surprisingly enough, Ancient One, I played her in 3 games.
Yeah.
And she's coming through every time.
I think the Ancient One is pretty solid. And actually, I will tell you what shifted this game for me, at least my thought, was the astral projection here. which stopped me from scoring this. And when you move Silent King over, or the Silent King, keep thinking of the Shadow King over, this was a pretty good move. I think that took the momentum into your favor. The Ancient King, the Ancient one, I thought, to me, is why she's the Sorcerer Supreme. Moving here was really good. Pick that up. Moving back after Sabretooth dropped.
Just denying you those points on that side.
Keeping her away from Cassandra Nova, which I think probably I should have went that way, but it was. I mean,
I had too much shenanigans going on.
Yeah, too much stuff on this side of the board to try to leave, and then the placing back over here, because quite honestly, I thought I was going to be safe with having Pyro on this objective, just standing there just shooting people, but having Moon Knight jump over was actually pretty good move to stop me from just sitting on that point doing what Pyro, just getting 2 points every round. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that was actually a really good game, Steve. I appreciate you coming on.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. And as always, guys, God bless and peace out.